Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to jump right into today's vlog. I just took a quick shot of the atmosphere as we were leaving our TLA for the last time. It was like all dark and moody and a fun twilighty way. I just want to show you guys that really quick. But our second day that we were here, we stopped by the housing office and we got offered housing and we took it. And so that was on a Friday. So we didn't move in until a Saturday morning. So we headed over to the PX to get a lot of basics that we needed. And I'm so grateful that they have this little coffee shop. It's not like Starbucks. It's not like a really big chain, but it's the cutest thing ever. As you can see, it's called Lumberjacks, and it's got a menu that has like animals, like an Oriole or a cardinal, and then different specific drinks. Just kind of like gives you that woodsy vibe and that woodsy theme. I think it's adorable, and I just want to show you guys. So when we were at the PX, I got a lot of cleaning supplies and just the things for like the bathrooms, like the shower curtains and, the pads so that we don't get the floors wet. As I said, I just want to get the basics so we get moved into the house and we can be comfortable. There was already government furniture in there, so we didn't have to concern ourselves with anything that we needed to sleep on or any, like folding tables or chairs to sit down and eat. All that was already provided. So I just want to make sure we didn't, soak the floors as we took showers and stuff like that. So I did get a couple of extras, like you can see this shaving kit. Well, not a kit, like a shaving for my husband's razor, like the holder, and it's like a command strip thing that you stick on the wall. Let me tell you, this is a savior to my marriage. I know I've been married forever, but man, let me tell you, one point of animosity that I constantly have is my husband's shaver on the counter. So I'm really glad that the makers, what is it, 3M or I'm not sure, but I'm just happy that they made a holder for his razor, because laying it on the counter is infuriating. But anyway, as you can see, I'm just giving the bathroom a good scrub down before anyone takes a shower in the new house. I'm pretty sure they did their own light cleaning, but I like things disinfected. I'm a huge fan of bleach, so I'm just going to go in and just make sure that the bathroom is sanitary to my conditions for my family. So I got this little hanging rack so it can go inside the shower, because since we don't have a tub or anywhere to set things on the edge in the stand-up shower, I thought this would be a really good idea just to stick something to the walls. Now, the reason this camera work is kind of shoddy is because it's not sitting on a tripod. My husband is a cameraman, so I guess he's just trying to test out what angles he thinks is best. But I appreciate him nonetheless. So you guys, I'm just going to get under this sink real quick just so I can organize all my products and stuff. And I'm really glad I gave the bathroom a once over. There were some hidden spots like I just showed you that was absolutely disgusting. So I'm really glad that I made the choice to do that first instead of just rushing in to set things up. A lot of these products I brought with me in my suitcase, and I'm just trying to organize, my side of the cabinets versus my husband's side of the cabinets. I did also grab a couple of things at the PX, like those cucumber eye patches and stuff, since I know I'm going to be up late nights unpacking boxes and just trying to get my whole family's world together. But these cabinets, you guys, are something that is new and in quite a few of the renovated apartments here on Baumholder. I have seen some of the houses where it's just the sinks and just in general that Germany did not have a lot of like under sink cabinets or storage. That's just not like the normal thing. So I'm super appreciative that those were put in our renovated apartment. So while I was at the PX, I had to grab, of course, a mop, and this is just me putting it together. I really miss my cedar mop. Like this one will do. It seems a little flimsy to me. I'm heavy-handed. I'm at everything that I do. When I clean, I'm heavy-handed. My husband doesn't like it when I like press buttons on different things like the remote or anything else. He's like, I'm always manhandling things. So I don't know how much life this mop is going to have because it had such a skinny pole, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll last and it'll withstand my aggressive cleaning measures. So you guys, I did the shower curtain and I was kind of rushed when I did it. As I said, I just wanted to get in the house. I wanted to set things up for us all, like to take showers and just, get in the bed and relax. And as you can see, there's like a whole like 2 to 3 inches down there where water will splash, and it did as we were taking a shower and stuff. But I was glad to have something there. I just needed something so it wouldn't be so bad. So as you all can see, I set up all of me and my husband's products all organized, and I've got the rugs down on the floor. But what I am going to show you very quickly is how I made some adjustments within the past few days. And I went back to the PX and I was just trying to rack my brain for how I could make it better. So I just got the curtains that you would hang over like a regular window. Those are really, really long. So those went like way past the edge of the shower. And what I did was, for the plastic line on the inside, I just got a new shower pole and I just lowered it down a little bit. So you guys, I got this little soap holder because my kids always leave the bar of soap at the bottom of the tub and it's so annoying. And I just think like the water in the shower, you waste soap, the soap constantly gets wet and, it starts to, melt per se. So I got them this little soap holder. Instead of complaining and fussing, I just decided to get a preventative measure, which is this. And it's been holding up pretty well for the past couple of weeks, and it doesn't like slide off the wall due to like the humidity or the wetness of a shower. So I didn't get too much footage of me cleaning their bathroom. This was like maybe the 4th day that we were, in the country, and I was on the phone a lot with my family and friends back home. So I didn't get too much footage, but I do have me mopping the floors here. I made a mess earlier of some Windex. How? I don't know, but I just needed to get that up. And I went with a gray color scheme in their bathroom because it's like really neutral and my daughter likes the color gray and my boys honestly could care less. So I just, did what I could and worked with the basics. My goal for the next 6 months is to just live in this space. I won't be buying much of anything. I won't be designing. I won't be trying to do too many organization products. I want to live in the space, see how I function, see what would be best for us before I do hardly any shopping, to tell you the truth. So there's going to be a lot of basics when you see around the house from here on out. Not until the summertime will I start like actually shopping and trying to turn the house into a home. So you guys, it is the next day. It is Sunday and I decided to go for a run. I have my knee brace in there if you're wondering why my knee looks like lopsided and my thighs aren't even. I've had a bum knee since basic training, and honestly, there's nothing I can do about it. I've been running since I was 14 years old. I was on the track team in high school, and I ran, when I was in the military, and I still run now. I do it a lot, I mean, physically, of course, it's great for me, but honestly, it's so good for my mental health when I'm stressed, when I'm anxious, when I just can't get things right for myself or, anything, or I just need a break from all the crazy that this PCS is. I run. And here in Baumholder, it has a lot of hills. And so my first run being here in Germany let me know how out of shape I currently am. I'm not disappointed because, of course, I have plenty of time to, build myself back up. I mean, I haven't ran in probably like over 2 months, just, with the selling of the house and then trying to move here. But I know I'll get back in the groove of things. And honestly, the weather is great. It hasn't been wet or anything like that. It's been a little bit of a drizzle. I mean, the cold doesn't bother me at all. So I'm really excited to get back into running, just get back into a routine and just make a real life for ourselves here. So now that I'm back home, I'm going to start breakfast for the family. And I started by trying to open these knives and wash them. And you guys, how much of a genius do I have to be to stick my hand in a pack of newly knives that are super sharp and fresh? Like, sometimes I just wonder, like, girl, what were you thinking? Okay, let me show y'all what my dumb behind did. Well, y'all saw me stick my hand in there in that bag and I cut my finger. But we don't have any Band-Aids, because we've only been in this house for 2 days. So we didn't get Band-Aids. So I put a napkin around my finger and then little rubber bands. And now I'm going to have to put plastic over it so that I can do the dishes without it getting like gross. So, there we go. Yeah. So there's going to get water in it. It's not going to be pretty, but it's better than nothing. Yeah. Don't reach your hand into a pack of knives, you guys, like my ridiculous behind. Right. So the other day I got quite a few products when we went to the PX, just, some basics to start out cooking for the family and just trying to set up home. I got a set of new knives, just one pot, one pan. At this time, our unaccompanied baggage had already been in country, but we couldn't receive it because it was the weekend. So I had to wait, of course, until Monday so I could make a call to receive it. And what was really great about that is when I made the call to get my unaccompanied baggage, they told me that my HHG was already there. So we had been in country for probably 4 to 5 days tops. I can't remember exactly all the dates, especially with the time change, but we were not there any more than 5 days. And and for 2 of those days we were in TLA, and the company baggage was there as well as our household goods. Now, the reason I don't believe this is like a typical thing that happened was because me and my husband are really big on sacrificing at the beginning so that we can be comfortable on the end. So when we were in El Paso, we lived without our items for about 2 or 3 weeks. And then after that, we, vacationed in Virginia to see my family for the holidays for another 3 weeks. So essentially, we sent our stuff, 3 weeks early, and then we had another 3 weeks in Virginia. So that was a total of 6 weeks that we weren't with our things, and it just really wasn't a big deal. And it was making its way here to Germany, and we didn't even realize the time passed by so quickly. In a later video, you guys, I will sit down and tell you how I, packaged my unaccompanied baggage, what I put in it, as well as our household goods. And I'll give you the timelines for those so you can have like a realistic expectation. But as I said, I just feel that it's always safer to sacrifice at the beginning of a situation so the end of it can be nice and smooth. So you guys, I managed to finish the dishes and keep the rest of my fingers. So you guys, on to me preparing breakfast. We didn't have much in the refrigerator. We did pick up a little bit of grocery the day before at Etika. It's right outside the gate, so it was like a really easy grocery store to get to. And we did visit the commissary, and the prices there, I mean, they're doable, but I mean, I don't want to spend that much money if I don't have to. Um, there are certain things that are just like quite expensive. The downfall of shopping on the economy, in my opinion, is just that the sizes of things are smaller, you know. So if I'm going to get, you know, blackberries, you know, the container of blackberries is half the size that it would be in the States. So you always have to go to the store more frequently, in my opinion here, which I mean, I don't mind. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I mean, if I'm not, you know, making grocery and taking care of the home, what am I doing? You know, but it's just different, you know, from the States, you know, just something to get used to. But honestly, nothing to complain about. No big deal. But I did a little grocery haul. And so what I'm making for breakfast is, you know, what we had, which was some potatoes, I'm going to fry up a couple of pieces of salami because I did not remember to get like bacon or sausage. And then we're going to have some scrambled eggs. So you guys, we're going to stick these potatoes in the oven and then we are going to talk about it. This switch that my family had to do from, you know, believing that we would be staying in the Ramstein area around Vogelway and Rhine-Ornitz Barracks to here in Baumholder. And I have to say that I'm not mad at it. Like, honestly, I've been really comfortable for the most part. I do not mind the small town feel. I like, you know, how small the base is. I like, you know, the schools being so close. I like that the lady at the PX already knows me. She knows my family. And I guess because we just got here, we're always in there grabbing something that we have forgotten or something like that. But I like the small town feel. It doesn't bother me one bit that there isn't a lot of choices as far as, I don't know, restaurants on post and stuff like that. I should be cooking in my kitchen anyway. I've been eating out way too much recently, but just in general, just the how small scale things are. And even when, like, for example, the PX is closed every Monday, like, to me, I don't know, it just doesn't bother me. I just feel that it just gets you to like slow down and just be more intentional about what you do when you're going out, when you're going to go out, stuff like that. And it doesn't bother me. Living in a stairwell apartment, me being on the fourth floor doesn't bother me. Honestly, it's been kind of a blessing. You know, like being on the fourth floor, first of all, I'm on the other side of the hill. I need exercise. Every little bit is going to be beneficial for my old behind. But as far as like apartment living, of course you have things like people that leave their children's scooters in the middle of the sidewalk, and someone didn't pick up after their dogs. Like, you know, that's any community, you're gonna have that. But you know, other than that small annoyance and inconvenience, you know, it's been great, to tell you the truth. It's been really great. So you guys, if you made it to the end of my video, thank you so much for sticking around. I know today's content wasn't full of anything exciting or information, but just me trying to get settled down here in Baumholder, Germany. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.